Imagine loving someone with your whole heart, only to realize they were never who they claimed to be. One moment you are their everything, the next you are discarded like you never mattered. The lies, the gaslighting, the emotional roller coaster, it's all designed to break you. But here's the truth: you are not broken, you are waking up. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to heal, reclaim your power, and break free from the grip of narcissistic betrayal once and for all. Let's get into it. So how do you heal from narcissistic betrayal? I tell you, narcissistic betrayal is real, and I experienced it firsthand, and it wasn't easy. It was tough on me. I know it's tough on you as you're watching this video if you're a victim of narcissistic betrayal, but I tell you, there is hope, and being betrayed by a narcissist is uniquely damaging. Like I said, unlike ordinary betrayals, narcissistic betrayal often includes gaslighting, emotional manipulation, and a cycle of ideation and devaluation, and this can leave you feeling deeply confused, unworthy, and emotionally shattered. Now, healing from this form of betrayal trauma requires understanding self-care and intentional recovery strategies. This video will take you through a structured healing process to rebuild your confidence, trust, and emotional well-being after narcissistic abuse. Now, what is narcissistic betrayal trauma? Now, a narcissistic relationship often follows a predictable cycle, which we call the narcissistic abuse cycle. And so it is there is the stage of the idealization, where they make you feel special, they love bomb you with attention, gifts, and affection. And then there is the stage of the devaluation, where they begin criticizing you, controlling, or emotionally withdrawing. Now, there is also the stage of the betrayal and the discard, where they cheat, lie, manipulate, or suddenly abandon you, leaving you devastated. Now, why does betrayal from a narcissist hurt more? Like I said earlier, it's not like ordinary betrayal. Now, a betrayal from a narcissist hurts more because they condition you to doubt yourself. Now, through gaslighting and blame shifting, they make you question your reality. They make you question your sanity. They make you question yourself. And so you are always doubting yourself. You never ever really believe yourself. And then the betrayal from a narcissist hurts more because you were trauma bonded. Now, the highs and the lows of a relationship create an addiction-like attachment, which is not too good for you. And then betrayal from a narcissist hurts more because you feel like you lost your identity. Narcissists often isolate and manipulate you into prioritizing them over yourself. And like I told you on Saturday during the live stream, I lost myself in my own narcissistic abuse situation. I lost myself. I couldn't no longer recognize myself, and so you feel like you lost your identity, and it makes the betrayal hurt more. Also, narcissists try to rewrite the narrative. They may smear your name or pretend you were the problem, and so it makes the betrayal hurt more, unlike ordinary betrayals. Now, what are the psychological effects of narcissistic betrayal? What are the psychological effects of narcissistic betrayal? Now, betrayal trauma from a narcissistic relationship can lead to cognitive dissonance, which is feeling mentally conflicted between what they made you believe and what actually happened, because there is a difference between what they made you believe and what actually happened. You experience what we call cognitive dissonance, and it makes you feel mentally conflicted. Also, you experience PTSD symptoms like flashbacks, hypervigilance, and emotional numbness. Also, you experience self-doubt and shame, wondering if you are the problem or if you could have prevented the betrayal. Also, you experience trust issues, finding it difficult to trust others or even your own judgment. Now, healing begins when you stop blaming yourself and start focusing on your recovery. And so stop blaming yourself. Whatever it is that has happened is in the past. Let's focus on the present and the future. Now, how do you break free from narcissistic betrayal? How do you break free from narcissistic betrayal? Step number one, go no contact or limited contact if necessary. Now, block them on all platforms, social media, phone, and email. Avoid places where they frequent. Protect your mental space that way. And if you share responsibilities, co-parenting, work, keep interactions minimal and strictly business-like. Step number two, stop seeking closure from the narcissist. The narcissist can never offer you closure. Narcissists rarely admit wrongdoing or apologize sincerely. Their apology, if given, if it ever comes, an apology from a narcissist is often manipulation to regain control. And so accept that closure comes from within and not from them. Also, understand, step number three, understand trauma bonding and how to break it. Understand trauma bonding and how to break it. The addiction to the relationship is real due to the dopamine highs from love bombing and the withdrawal from emotional abuse. And so journal, write down all the toxic moments to remind yourself why you left, and also make affirmations. Repeat self-validating statements like I deserve respect, their actions reflect them, not me. Understand trauma bonding basically and break it, because it's like an addiction and you gotta break that addiction. Step number four to healing from narcissistic betrayal is process your emotions in a healthy way. Now, acknowledge and allow yourself to grieve. Grieve not just the relationship but the illusion of what you thought it was. The relationship actually is not what you thought it was, but grieve, allow yourself to grieve, feel. Grieve not just the relationship, like I said, but the illusion of what you thought it was. Write a goodbye letter, but don't send it. It can be on your laptop, it can be on your phone. The goodbye letter will express your pain and final release. Also, accept the anger, the sadness, and betrayal as valid emotions. Also, avoid self-blame and rebuild your self-worth. The betrayal was not your fault. Narcissists exploit kindness, empathy, and loyalty. You were manipulated, but now you are free to heal and rebuild. Also, express your pain in healthy ways. Cry, scream into a pillow, or release emotions through exercise, art, or journaling. Meditate also, and do breathing exercises to help regulate emotional distress. I know someone who, when she lost someone, she would just hold a pillow, put a pillow, and be boxing the pillow to release her pent-up emotions. And so these are healthy ways to release your pain. And also, we are still talking about healing from narcissistic betrayal. Rebuild your self-identity and confidence by reconnecting with yourself. Now, what did you love before the narcissist came into your life? Start doing activities that make you feel alive and independent again. Like I always say, ignite your bliss, spark your joy. Do the things that light you, or whatever it is you love doing, which you have forgotten to do because of the narcissist. Get back to those things and make yourself happy again. Also, set and enforce healthy boundaries. Learn to say no without guilt. Learn to say no without over explaining yourself. Distance yourself from toxic people who support narcissists. There are some people, they are called enablers. They enable narcissists. If you see them, just run away from them because they are no good. Also, protect your energy from manipulative guilt tripping. Now, rebuild trust in yourself. We are still talking about how to heal from narcissistic betrayal. Rebuild trust in yourself. Now, narcissists make you doubt your judgment. Now it's time to trust yourself again. Start small. Make everyday decisions based on your gut feeling and observe how often you're right. Take time before trusting new people. Trust your gut. Listen to your intuition. You are right most of the time. But because narcissists train you not to trust yourself, you often defer to what the narcissist wants you to do. And so listen to your gut, trust your intuition, and take time before trusting new people. Now, we are still talking about healing from narcissistic betrayal, and the next step is heal the nervous system and manage PTSD symptoms by regulating your nervous system. So heal the nervous system and manage PTSD symptoms by regulating your nervous system. So betrayal trauma causes hypervigilance, anxiety, and stress. So engage in grounding techniques like deep breathing and then gentle movement and then nature walks. Do things that light you up, like I said before, and also get professional support Trauma-informed therapy such as EMDR can help reprocess traumatic memories. Support groups in person or online offer validation and connection, and God offers support that no one else can offer. And so go to God in prayers, ask Him for help. When I experienced betrayal, narcissistic betrayal, I went to God because I knew that it was only God that could heal my broken heart. Nobody else could, because I couldn't process it. My mind couldn't understand why it happened to me. And so I had to go to God, and I had to understand that if a human being has betrayed me, God will never betray me. And that gave me some sense of hope, and also it gave me courage to face whatever it is I was facing. And so don't joke with the support of God in this equation at all, and learn to trust and love yourself again, and recognize healthy relationships and narcissistic red flags. You should be able to tell the difference between the two. Now, for healthy relationships, you're going to see respect, honesty, and emotional safety. In narcissistic red flags, you're going to see love bombing, excessive control, and lack of empathy. Now, take your time before entering a new relationship. Don't do a rebound. Yes, focus on self-love and emotional security first. Learn to enjoy your own company without feeling lonely. Rebuild your relationship with yourself. Date yourself again. Whatever it is you want a partner to do for you, do for yourself. Take yourself out on dates. Build a relationship with yourself. Date yourself all over again before you get into another decision. And so how do you transform your pain into strength? Turn the pain into personal growth. Rebuild your life around your values, your dreams, and your happiness. Use your experience to help others. If you feel called to, like I'm doing now, I'm using my experience to help others. If you feel called to do it, but if you don't feel called to do it, just stay. But if you feel called to do it, use your experience to help others and celebrate your healing journey. Every step you take towards healing is victory. No longer allowing the narcissist to control your emotions is your greatest success. And so healing from narcissistic betrayal trauma is not just about recovering from the relationship, it's about reclaiming your power. It's about reclaiming yourself. You are not broken, you are not weak, and you are not to blame. You are a survivor. I've always said it here. You are not a victim on this channel. No one is a victim. You are all survivors, and we are thriving after whatever it is we have experienced. And with time, self-love, and the right tools, you will emerge a stronger, a wiser, and a free you. So what struck you the most in this video? Do let me know in the comments, and also share this video with a friend, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can become a member of the Oyawale community, where we support one another through the mess. It's a real mess. It is a real mess. Through the mess of narcissistic abuse and emotional trauma.